VIT 对上 Team Liquid 欧洲前哨赛冠军战 ，VIT 找来了之前在 Fnatic 的决斗 Derke 和 Loud 的烟角 Less， 加上去年单场3次 ACE 的明星选手 Sayf， 组成了超级战队。Team Liquid 则有大家熟悉的最强边线 Nuts， 和曾经在 TH 打过的 Party Take。欧洲赛区前2的顶级对决，究竟这场比赛会有多精彩呢？
Wait, are they? He's actually held it all the way up to the top of the stairs. Found kicks. He's a heat-seeking missile. But right now, Vitality, well, they're looking cold, to be honest.
He's going all the way round. Like, this is such a crazy rotation. Kamik's trying to hold the line while he looks to come back in from behind. Even the delay used by the Seas. This could be perfect from the side of Liquid. What is that from Kiko? Camo has managed to make it right behind Les, knowing exactly where he is. That's one that could be dead to rights. And in fact, there's so many players just looking the wrong way. They are selling this idea again and again. And while Vitality have been fooled by the mastery.
I see a lot of players do this. They should be ready, and they are indeed. Camo holding the line, taking Derke down, and the fight up towards heaven. Well, it didn't start well for Vitality, but they make this a manageable situation. Lesson safe, very low. Kicks needs to hold on, and he's dropped immediately through the smoke. Everyone else falls. Clearly something that Liquid was ready for.
Who was it who built the super team?
On players like Nats and Kamik. If they deliver now, they could put a stop to this comeback. And Kamik, well, he has most certainly showed up. A 3 versus 5. Vitality left with a tough decision. Do they put in that rolling thunder? Do they try to claim this round now or give Team Liquid 12 on the board? They may wait to see if one pick can be found, if an advantage can somehow be claimed from this unfortunate situation. And it won't be. Kamik returns the kill immediately. The advantage nowhere to be found for this squad. Every kill has a response, and even a showstopper thrown in to put
that was just all Kamik. Just like the fact that
pushing to heaven, but they get there eventually. Nightfall comes into play though, and here comes Nats. He's got an angle. A tiny angle inside of that ult, but he will be caught. Trex holds steadfast. The site overrun with Camo down, and they've seen this one before. Kiko in that spot a couple rounds ago. He gave them a fright, and it won't happen this time. Patatek, 28 HP. No way to deny this spike plant now. It's going in, and the retake will not start well. It's left to Kamik. Low HP on both site players. There's the full HP one down. This is doable, and this player 15 and 10, Kamik has been feeling it. In the clutch, they move together. Vitality grouped with lifeline of split. Can they get it across the line? They just need to find Kamik. Tucked in the corner is less, and he will land that shot.
Surely gonna put him out of commission. He's just gonna try and buy enough time. Doesn't quite manage to dodge it, but puts a stun through. Even still though, he survives at the back of the site. 7 seconds and he'll be cleared. That's enough to get the plant down. Kiko now last man standing first. Does go in his favor, but look at where the attackers are going. They're looking to rotate back through the spawn. He is none the wiser. The Derke is slowly sneaking up behind him. Timing here could be absolutely everything. He makes the read at the last second, and somehow this has now come down to a 1 versus 1. Him facing off against Kix, but Kix is so passive and has that aftershock ready to be put into play, to buy extra time if it's needed. His only job at this stage is to try and delay this man as much as humanly possible. Stun goes through. Surely after this, he'll be throwing that final piece of utility. He may not even need it, just trying to bait out that timer and will land a shot on very low HP. The nade is going to force back one player. The information is there, and there's one standing on the site itself. The same man as every time. And Kamik is going to survive just that little bit longer. Showstopper drops another. In fact, they all start to fall. Les, with 20 seconds, has to try and clutch.
It's an impossible scenario. 12 seconds, he needs 2 kills and a spike planted. Kamik, you go blindly into the site and hope that there's no one waiting, or that you find them if they are. Well, they were waiting just on a different angle, and the spike hasn't made it to the site. It's cut off on the way across. Derke, classic in hand, he gets 1. But how much more can you expect? I'll tell you, it's 0. That's how much you should expect. Good flash, spike retrieve, gate crash to sneak right by him. What a beautiful play by Derke. He's back to the A site. He'll find himself a planted. look, making the best of a bad situation. Now he's got a chance to isolate some players, but Camo's watching it, and he's more than ready. Okay, good attempt by Derke, though.
Should have an idea that he's just around this corner, maybe trying to sell the idea that he went back. Shots landed by Nats, doing damage, trying to pull players away, and actually, the trades are going back and forth. Trex is going to be revealed, knowing that there's one there. Kamek lands another shot, and in fact finds a couple.
Opponents eliminated, back to back. Elimination matches, and they won them all. And that gives you a little extra twang to your gameplay. Straight up aggression. Another round.
One that we've seen before, like this setup where you have them completely trapped in the backlines by the Teo Annihilation plus sending through those extra guided salvo to leave the corners clear.
They face themselves, crack it wide open with Camo's head being the first target. And although they land it, the cost paid is too great. Les, in an impossible clutch, finds the first, steps back, finds the second, looking for the third, and it was damn close. A quick, more direct play. Les stuck to the guided salvo, but steps in time to damage Camo alongside Derke. It's a free kill. Derke stepped through the smoke. He is looking for the fight and finding it across the board. Team Liquid, one kill, but much more needed. A little bit more found. Derke quick to put up his third kill of the round. Ult is online. The ace still very much possible with both of these players low. You don't expect this round to flip the other way. Sayf is here just a little bit too late, I thought. And indeed, he is. Inside the smoke, be a safe plant.
Spike planted.
It leaves Kiko alone. This wraparound from Kamek, he's so low on HP that he had to take it alone. And because of that, he manages to get the kill. Now into that 1 versus 1. 5 HP is all Kamek has, and he's going to use the salvo. It's almost faked it out, though. It's come in from towards the garage. Will Sayf now re-predict that he's going to wrap back around? No, he won't!
A thrifty like this, Derke first is fine. This, brave. But he had a flash and a gate crash. He knew he's in and he's out. But then they start losing players. He steps into a cage to take the fight, trading out his teammate. My goodness, there was no way to react. 4 round.
Oh, sit down.
What was that?
Well, Panitek and Camo have just opened this one up like it was nothing. You might be looking at things going, oh, is this an eco for Vitality? Did they run out of money? No, this is everything. They have an operator. And while that's Felice Sayf is still standing. Has an ult of his own. He'll get another chance to bite at Camo, and he'll put him down immediately. This round was looking dangerous, was looking scary. But in a blink of an eye, Sayf has turned it.
The Armageddon was even there to catch him coming out of the ult, but he dodges it, gets out in time because it was a quick kill. Takes another! That's 4 for Sayf, and the info there! He knows exactly where Kamek is, and it won't be the ace!
Final without him having an ace, I'll be disappointed. Because, well, he's one of few players who's managed to get 3 in a single series. We'll see. But now, though, winning the round for his team was enough, and the way that started, Panitek
is a 50-50. Which way does he look? How far does he push? There it is. He's just seen Omen, setting up a smoke as well. You know the play's coming in, but Derke didn't know they were here already. It already busted down the door. Sayf spotted, dealt with on both sides. Team Liquid, the dominoes have begun to fall. Vitality are left in the dust, locked out of the A site, but they have to go for it.
Yeah, and just look, there's so much online. The ultimate for Teo, the aftershock, stuns just being put into play to buy time. Okay, Camo's gone. Maybe an overstep, but with how much you have left to play with, there's opportunities already. Panitek will drop 1, make that a second. In fact, he's looking to do it all, but Kick still stands, manages 1 more. But that time is being bought, and eventually the map.
It most certainly will be. There's 3 players grouped up and ready to push, but Kicks has taken them all down. Beautiful stuff. Here in a pistol. 2v5 remaining.
Planted.
And it's not going anywhere. Oh my!
The pistol round, I think. Again, I don't think Liquid
information can cost you heavily. Flash in, showstopper in play. Nice shot. Kamek's position given away by shots earlier. Derke able to pick up a second as well. In a low buy round like this, that's getting them everything they need. Rifles on the floor and a plant secured for Vitality.
They're expecting something in response. Yeah, Empress popped, but They will be able to get the plant in. Steel Garden. Seemingly attempted and more or less up close to the shotgun. This is even the playing field. It's made it far more awkward for those players without their guns. Although Camo has his wall, will actually close out Kiko. I don't think he believed that was there, so it's left him in a problematic position, having to wait, and only his teammate can really make a move back in. Similarly to before, that clock is now ticking, and with the Nightfall in play, you'd think this is falling apart, but somehow it comes back to a close scenario, not close enough.
Holding strong inside of Tree. They've got B site control with Patatek, and
Oh no!
27 left, but it's enough to keep him breathing and keep this site in Vitality's control. 4v3. Nats walking up is caught by Sayf, but Camo throws his hat in the ring. A chance now, perhaps. They've left the spike behind, but of course, Kix has the ultimate and will quickly be retrieving the spike, finding a plant for his squad, and leaving Kiko. Oh!
No way!
It was on the box! He's gone down below!
30 seconds left.
That's a blunder! A big blunder for Vitality! They've got to fight Kiko now!
He must be baffed. He must be just confused as to why the spike is still within this site. The smokes have been placed by Kimmich, and a chance to maybe fight this one back. The flash in the corner, it reveals his position, and thankfully
Pierce.
he's on 27 HP the whole time.
Like, the fact he gets shot and shot in the side of the head.
Players at least, but can they hold the line?
There it is. The operator again finding value. Patatek unable to deny the plant, and now Vitality off-site. Steel Garden. Viper's pit online, and there's the pit put into play. Derke stepped up with the op yet again. Such a big problem. They're defusing. They're defusing right now, and none of the shots are landing. They're slightly off, and thankfully Kix steps in. Two maps. Sayf is 12-2 at the moment, and Derke's opening duels, they are winning the rounds.
An in-zone flawless, and I kind of want to say a faded masterclass.
Dominant games. Those dominant halves already for Team Liquid. We know what they're capable of. Nice reveal. And Derke is on his way. Deep shot from the showstopper. Good damage, but the kill not quite found. Kamek, that weapon doesn't work. There we go. Okay. He swapped out just in time, and Sayf still wins the duel. Good flash. Good follow-up as well, though. Kiko is still here to dismiss. Caught just as he gets out of it. Sayf is there to greet him, and Nats all alone will have no chance. Bathroom. With a chance to drop in later. Flash is found. They know that someone's on that side. Showstopper thrown in, fired at Camo, who barely survives, suspects the flank, drops a nade that buys him time. But I think he doesn't have quite as much time as he needed. 12 seconds left. Spike needs to be planted, and Vitality now committing to it. It's less, and he does manage to get it across the line. Trex picking up Kiko as well, puts this into their favor all of a sudden. Kamek and Patatek, they've got an extra player in the form of Wingman. They can start the defuse and make this awkward, but Trex, with the kill, has the orbital strike online, and that is going to put a major spanner in the works.
Rounds, and well, he's got the squad alongside him? Sorry, what?
Smoke's down.
Gonna go ahead and ask for a replay of that one ahead of time.
Can we just show it now? I don't want to wait. Someone with one bullet on the corner of a wall, yeah. That is exactly what I expected to see, but it is just disgusting. A little bit of luck that goes a long way, but that's got to be infuriating. But he then follows it up with even more damage. There should be a crossfire that doesn't allow this, but it fades just as he comes around the corner. If he checks to his right, he'll have a free kill, but instead, there's the gun. That's the one, but he's thinking, okay, if this guy's holding here, there has to be someone holding somewhere else, and well, Kiko now back in position, back in the spot. He shouldn't have been holding, but a quick flick from Les has just decapitated him. Well, you know what, Patatek, rightfully so, might be running for the hills. He's gonna run right into Kix.
Was holding the walk up on B. They had players for long as well with the slow creep up of Derke and Kix, but it's less every step of the way, and then realizing these players are saving with every passing round. Weak buy from this attack side, but they've gotten close, and Sayf, oh, he's not in any danger! He is the danger! 4 kills! Pistols as they may be on them at times. make it very difficult. Tiger spots Derke, shots don't land, and Kamek is punished. Kicks covering from further back. Camo looks to quickly dive on Derke, will land the first, but again, Kicks is there, making this an advantageous position for Vitality. The barrel spotted by Trex, but just painfully around the corner. Kiko has landed the shot, but Kicks continues to take them down. Seeker's in, and he knows exactly where his last victim is. The Estonian executioner, as we dubbed him. And he's coming in for his prey, but Kiko is the one to look for the fight. He'll walk into Sayf. Around goes Kicks, not quite for the kill, but less.
He's there. You try and fight through a smoke, he's there. It was a wonderful round from him individually. And sure, the setup information that was handed was sublime. But now we turn to Liquid. I said it, the finances of this team now goes down to a very awkward position.
Sent in towards that side, or towards Hookah at least, but not a lot connected.
Oh,
It's
no.
Derke to find them all. Cleaning house on the B-long play.
Off I was talking about, just putting some weaponry in. Bear in mind, he did get peeked by both rifle players there and took both their heads off like it was absolutely nothing. Expectation that whoever was here would look away, but Derke did not look away. He knows his opponent, he knows who he's up against, and now holding on to that Shower's position is a problem. They have to try and almost go the other way. The timing somewhat worked out. I felt like Sayf was dead to rights, and with Showstopper online, there isn't really a safe plan. They need to get rid of Derke, but if they focus too much on that, they could fall victim to anyone else.
Yeah, this is the problem. You can see the setup here. You can see Kicks, who's been dealt with. Up above was Trex, only good for the one. Showstopper fired in, damage done, but no kill. And with the operator, okay, there's the classic. Never mind. It's gonna say
seconds.
not as easy to convert.
He's got to go.
Spikes down, it's done. There's no way for Kiko to win this. 8 seconds, he'll grab the spike. Needs to plant right now, and he'll stick it. Less just around the corner though. Here comes the judge to close out the round.
While they look to jump out, but Vitality have not moved.
No, they haven't. Still 2 here. Kicks is dealt with though, but Less is not. He stands strong on B and shuts down this play. Team Liquid, that should be it. Done and dusted, put in the dirt here on map number 4. And Fracture, well, it's coming into vision now. I can see it clearly. The shots from Kamek will not land. And then they need more ground. That's what this push is all about. They're looking deep into the spawn for this fight, where Sayf is under threat and eventually taken down. Kiko with the cover, and now this round has a huge advantage for Team Liquid. Well, that has quickly subsided. Derke on the back of, oh, he's been stunned as well. He's got to fall back. Time ticking down lower and lower. Less almost had the play, and in fact with Derke! I'm gonna need a replay.
The ace was so fast that the crowd didn't even get to call for it. This is why everyone was shocked when we saw this man leave. We talked about him again and again and again. There is no one else in the world that could do things like that on such a consistent basis.
Players, this is a new challenge. Nice kills across the board, man.
He's killed himself.
Taking himself down with the nade. If that doesn't tell you where Team Liquid are, this push, it is embodying every issue they've had. Vitality quicker on the trigger, one step ahead these last 2 maps, and now they're tripping over themselves.
Here.
Kiko's low. Nats is still lurking around, but they need a miracle.
Look at the ults, look at everything. There's nothing that sits in their favor right now. Stuck within the side, the salvo leaves them with nowhere left to sit. And it is so clean.
Up against. Oh no. Oh, there was no need for this. There was no need for this. And it is the Razorvine slowing him down, stopping him from getting out into side. And this is just as Team Liquid are sending players across that rope, sending the spike across that rope. Rolling Thunder is going to be put in. Potentially, I saw it lined up for a moment, but it's not put into play. Big fight for Sayf. That's a 3-piece picked up, and the operator maintaining control of Spike in the late round. Team Liquid, they can make their way to the site, sure. What's it gonna do for you when you gotta push right back into that op?
He's low on HP. That's the one saving grace in this scenario, but also There's an operator on the other side. I feel like Camo almost has to try and battle this first. Yeah, he's going to bait it, but Sayf doesn't miss. And now falls back to the rifle, knowing he has the advantage, knowing his teammates there with him. It'll be another quad kill for Sayf here and there, but he was the one that had to land the shots.
Oh my goodness. The fact that everyone's jumping around just like we saw seconds later.
Rosters of Liquid, they're happy to leave Nats alone. The problem for Camo, though, he's under serious pressure. The stun combined with Teo utility has left one man dead on the site. This should allow the cross, and the battle is an even trade, which leaves it in a 2v2.
Timing perfect. Kicks was being watched that whole round, finally drops out of heaven with the spike, and it's just as they turn the other way. That's going to give them a chance to plant and maybe get back. Sayf's third already on the board. Oh, he's just been phenomenal to watch. 17 and 6, but he needs another. It's Kiko that he's up against. Two phenomenal duelists head to head. Sayf hiding on the site. And he swings in, giving him a fright, but won't land the shot. Guided salvo to buy him time, to buy him space as the clock keeps on ticking. Sayf sidesteps into main. He's spotted though, the shot not quite landing, holding on by a sliver of health. And the quick reposition, oh my god, he has threaded the needle. He's made it past Sayf with the perfect timing and the perfect play. 4 kills to match the rounds of Liquid.
Get past what is an abundance of ults. Nats is going to double up. He's going to get the information. No, there's no secrets. And the leader looks to try and take this one over the line himself. Keep them in this map. Les already back into the site. Kicks has found a kill, but getting out of there should be impossible. Somehow, though, this has come back to a 1 versus 2. Les still standing.
Orbital strike.
Hoping to try and get back into a position. He also has himself a Molotov as well. If he wanted to try and play from further back, trying to bait them into these fights, try and push them into a position where they have to face him. There is that molly, but he expects someone close. It may not deny this defusal in time. He needs to swing it, and well, Liquid. One more. But they are under pressure once again. Derke leading the way.
He dropped, but he's found exactly where Kamek is. Utility there to stall out the rest. Nice shots. Trex landing it onto Kamek, but Camo still needs to be taken down in the site. So does Patatek, but they find them quickly. Now the site has been overrun. Kicks has got Rolling Thunder primed and ready. For Team Liquid already with a disadvantage, it gets worse. Trex steps through the smoke, eliminates Kiko, and leaves Nats near IGL. Your leader will time to lead by example. That trophy calls out to Vitality, and they answer the call. But this one, this is the real